Hi there, we're back again for another episode of this gorgeous Sunflower and Art album. Okay, we finished these last time, so I'm going to leave this for now, and I've got another page here, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to use that or not, that opening. But I just want to work on the back, some part of the back page, so that I know what I've got left to do these. Okay, so we're going to be doing a box. Okay, if you've seen me do this album, or if you've seen me do the other one, this is the box I've got. Oh, why are we going fuzzy? Anywho, that's the box I've got going in the back, and it goes like that. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to set up my papers for that, so that I know what I've got left. Okay, to start with, we need a piece of box board at 5 7/8 by 5 inches down. Okay, sorry about this. We seem to be on like a slight delay, and that's why I'm just a little bit fuzzy when I move. That's just terrible. Oh, whoa, I'm getting seasick myself. Okay, we'll leave it there. See when I move stuff? That's not happened before, to my knowledge anyway. Okay, 5 by 7 by 5, and I've got I think it's 700 GSM, so it's not as thick as our 1100. We don't need it that thick. And then we have 2 strips at 5 7/8 by 3/8. So we've got 2 of them, the long ones, and one will go to the bottom of the box and one will go up the top. And then we've got 2 at 5 1/16. So 2 at 5 1/16, and they go there, and this one goes in between. Let's put the album away for now, and we'll just work on these. So, okay, I'm going to need a sheet of I can't find it. Here it is. Staring me in the face. I want to use the 175 GSM paper, which is a 12 by 12. I don't need that much, but I just want the thinner cardstock. So I'll just work on that. There's the other one. Okay, and also we will be using some tape. I'll get some masking tape happening here. I'm not sure about using this one. I'm always losing stuff. Sorry about this. Well, that's the strongest. We might just have to use this. Ordinary sellotape will do. If there's sellotape on there. I think that's empty. Are you empty? You are empty. Well, shoot. Sorry. Oops. Okay, we're just going to have to use what we've got. But I don't see anything else. Okay, we'll just use this. I mean, it's good masking tape, that's for sure. I just didn't need anything this big, that's all. So I just cut a piece off and then see where we're going from there. One of those down and put that on the top. It's a bit short, but we'll live. Now we're going to put this on the bottom. So put some glue right next to it, not on it, and we'll upend it straight flush at the top and a little bit longer at the bottom. And then we'll just pull this up tight. Okay, I'm just going to cut that excess off. Let's fold it in half and just put it over there. There we go. That's that one. I'll try and get it a good size this time. A bit straighter there. Okay, that's good. Put some glue down there. Make it even at the top here. And that's the bottom down there. Oops. And then just pull that up. Just put it on that side and we'll trim that a little bit off. Fold it in half with the sticky side out. And just place it along there. And bring that up and stick it down. And we'll just get rid of any overhangs. Just take it off. Oh shoot, I cut that too long and I think I've used the long piece instead of the short piece. Oh well, you know, I didn't. Oh, well, well. Okay, just cut a piece of that. Make sure it goes inside those, between those. Okay. Some glue in there. And then push that in right up against that one there. And we should actually put some glue there. Okay. Oh. Trim off what we don't need here. And fold that in half. And just trim it. I mean, this little box here, the basics of it don't have to be, you know, super duper perfect. Okay, we'll just trim off a piece of like 1/4 inch, not even, and we're just going to close up the sides. Another piece. And just close up this side. Why is that side perfect and this side, oh there it is. It's just sitting wrong. Okay. Leave this one for now. Now, if I can remember, try and remember how I did this. What did we have here? We had 3/8 of an inch. So we want 3/8 of an inch twice. So that's 3/4 of an inch. 6/8 of 3/4 of an inch, plus we need a little bit of overhang there, so I'm going to add another 1/8 of an inch, so 7/8 of an inch. Let's just make our notes here, okay? I'll just put 7/8 of an inch. This measures, it's almost 6. We'll go with 6. And 7/8 is 2 3/4. So we'll cut it at 8 3/4, which is way too much. But we can always trim it. Let's cut it at. You can measure this however you want to. So we've got 3/8 of an inch, and then we've got, and that goes to 3/4. So then 3/4, and then we've got 6 7/8, and then we've got 1 2 3 7 8 9 10/8. So we'll go with 7, and I've lost it. Well then, let's just go 7 3/4. Okay, 7 3/4 by, that's the bottom, that's the top, by that, whatever that is. I'm guessing. I am absolutely guessing here. So this one is, I figured that might be there. And 7 3/4. You can always trim it off if it's not. So let's grab the spooling. Okay, I'm going to go, I need to add that extra 1/16 of an inch there, or whatever it is. Let's score it at 3/8 first. I'm sure when you're designing something yourself, you know that you don't always get it right first time, so you've got to do it this way, haven't you? So that is not bad. It's probably better to do it at, we'll do it at a 1/2 inch. Okay, fold it over at the 1/2 inch. And that's going to go over there, plus it's going to fold over there a bit. Okay, now we're going to fold it again. This is the best way to do it as far as I'm concerned. Fold it again, and then we look at that, and that is at 1 7/8. That looks about right. So it goes there, 7/8. It's fitting quite good at the moment. So over here, whoops. this on for the moment. And what we do need to do is just burnish that flat level with the top edge. Put it tight. Okay. Now to get over here, we need it folded there and we need it folded there. Oops, tore it. Damn it. That's alright, it's my template. We're cool. So we are going to, I'm actually going to take that that's 1 7/8 and that's the 1/2 inch, and I'm going to take this last little bit of 1/8 of an inch off, and then we'll see what we've got as a template. Okay. Anyway. Yep. Okay, so I've got my size right. So we are, on the side we are 7 5/8. So we'll just put 7 5/8 and then we'll do a butt. Obviously this is going to have to be done again, but then we're going to fold over for the bottom. We need the same. We need the 3/8, that, or 1/8, and then 1 7/8. Okay, I'm not sure of it, so let's just wait and not ring the bells yet. And that 1/8 of an inch to go over the edge is probably a bit too thick. So now we're just going to try this one, and if this works, we're good. Okay, that works over. That's brilliant. That goes over, and that goes over. That's great. And then we just want to turn it down. I don't know how much we need. Probably just 5/8. I'd go 5/8 rather than half. So that is one. I'll just cut it there. Now let's see where we are. Bring that over, and that goes nicely. We need that to be another 1/8 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch there. So we've got 7 5/8 by 6 5/8, by 6 5/8, and we are scoring here at our first score is at 3/8, and then 3/4. How come that was different? Oh, because we didn't do the extra 1/8, we don't need it. So this just needs to be 7.5. 7.5. And I'm going to take off. I'm going to take off 1/8 of an inch here because we didn't need that. Just get rid of that. That's the way I get rid of unwanted score lines. Just go over them gently again and they will, for the most part, disappear. Okay, so 7.5, yeah, and we score at 3/8, which is there, 3/8 and 3/4, and turn it round, and this is the top, and we score at 1/2 and 5/8. Turn it around again, that's the same, turn it on to the bottom. The bottom you score at 3/8. I don't think you need that extra. No, you don't. You don't need that extra. What do I do on the bottom? I'll keep it. So 3/8, then at 1/2, and then at 3/4. So we get 6 5/8 by 7.5. Okay. What's this? 6 and oh, it's too short. Okay, that was our template. Now's the real deal. 6 and oh, how can you forget already? Seriously? 6 and 5/8. 5/8 by 7.5. Okay, now along the widest side, we're going to do the go down on the from the 7.5 side. We are going to mark 3/8, 3/4, flip it round, well, flip it all the way around to the other side, and we go 3/8 and 3/4, flip it round, and we can do either top or bottom. I'm going to do the top, which is 1/2 inch and 5/8, which is 1/2 inch and 5/8. Flip it all the way around to get the bottom, and the bottom we've got 3/8, and we've got that 1/8 1/8 in there, so that's a 1/2 inch, and then it is 3/4. It shouldn't be 3/4. That's what it says. That's what it says. It's 3/4. Okay. Let's see what we can make of this. So I'm doing the bottom first, creasing all those folds except for that 5/8 one right in the middle, that little one there. I'm not creasing that one. I'm just going to ease that over the bottom of there. So we do that one, and then we do that one. Okay, turn it over to the side, and we do both. Both sides. Turn it over to the top, and we do both. Just do that 1/8 of an inch one quite lightly. And then on the other side we will do both. Okay, now we're going to snip. So if I can remember how to snip, let's just do it on this one. Okay, this is the bottom, so that goes up like that. So we don't need, that goes across like that. We're going to keep the side flaps on. Okay, so we'll take that bottom off on the inside of the, whoa, that's really bad. The fuzziness. Okay, on the inside of that score line, and the inside of that score line, and not sure which part of that score line, but let's just try that out. So that's going up that way, it's going in there, and that will go across the bottom. Perfect. Okay, so that's what you need to do there. This is just nuts. I'm going to pause and come back and see if it makes a difference. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but it's unusual, I must say. So we're going to snip off. We're going to snip that, and then we're going to snip that, and to there. Okay, so that when that goes round, that can go inside. We can tuck it inside, that's fine. That'll be good. Yep. Now the top, let's see how we want the top. We want the top to go with the flap. So it looks like you keep that whole flap there with the 1/2 inch and the 1/8 of an inch onto it, and you just cut it apart from there. So we keep that at the moment. Okay, and then we'll do the same on this side. Whoops. The same on this side. Okay, so that's the top, that's the sides, that's the bottom. So at the bottom we are going to cut into there, and let's just take out a wedge of that fold line. Take that off, cut that off, and just another sliver of a wedge. Okay, and then the next side is the same. Cut that, cut that, and then cut that off, and then just make a little wedge. That wedge seems bigger, I don't know why. So for the top, we are going to open this up here. No, that's the bottom. This is the top, sorry. We are going to just cut. Oh, you're not going to be able to see this, this is ridiculous. Right through to that 1/8 of an inch. And then we'll just trim off a wedge there that's got that score line on it. Let's go over here. I think my camera's actually had enough. Then we're going to score that, cut that up there and wedge out that score line. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, that's the top, I think. No, that's not the top, this is the bottom. Yeah, that's the top. This is the bottom. I was trying to fit the bottom on. Okay, that goes over there. So let's just fold them in. Wouldn't hurt to put some clips. And let's get the sides folded in. And we will need to just take a little wedge out of there. I'm not worried about tucking my fold in at the moment. I'm just making sure I've got everything the right size and in place. And this one is just a wee bit small. But that's okay. And just a little bit of a snip there. It's a little bit small there, not to worry. This really is only a cover, it's not the finished item. Okay. And then that will go so we can snip that up there and we can snip it across there. And that will go inside and that goes over. So in here we are going to snip. I wasn't sure where to snip before, but a snip there and snip that off, and then that goes in and over, and then that goes over. Okay, and then that's what you've got. Okay. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is just put some double-sided tape across the middle. We'll just go maybe 3 pieces will do, and the rest we're just going to use glue. So just give them a burnish. And then pull them out. I am so sorry about my camera just being just a little bit off. Okay, there's the pokey tool. Oh, and there's the tape I was looking for earlier. Isn't that funny how they just appear sometime when you don't want them? There's a pokey. Right in front of my eyes. Go figure. Okay, we'll pull this off. Now, make sure we've got the right way. I think that's it. That's it, I think. If it's not, we'll do it again. So, okay, we're going to do the sides first. Let's get them done. And the flaps, because they're going to get, oh shoot, have you done it right? Tuck that over. Tuck that in, and I hope that's correct. And tuck that one in. You don't have to be super accurate with this because, as I said, it is going to be covered. But just a modicum of accuracy will do. Okay, let's do the other side. And both flaps. Turn that over. And lift this flap over. And this one over. Go to the bottom. And pull that up and over. probably don't need that extra 1/8 of an inch there. That was silly. So I'm sorry about all the mess there. I just pull it right over. If I was using a thicker box board, yes, I would have definitely used a thicker one. Okay. This is pretty messy, this one. That's alright, we can sort it. Our flaps are not good. Okay, I'm just going to fix it. All done. That's it. Now what we are going to do is just pop a little piece of paper, doesn't matter what it is, just along the top. So we'll just cut one size. Just about an inch, inch and a half. You can go all the way if you want, but that's just going to go in there so that you see more than just that white when you happen to look in. So let's go in there. Bit of glue. Just up there, and that's good. Now another trick, because I'm using a thinner box board or chipboard or whatever you want to call it, I am concerned with it sticking on such a narrow ledge as this. So we are going to take a piece of scrap box board. Let's see, plenty of stuff here. To fit along the bottom. And just get a pencil or a pen just to mark this here. Now this is the bottom, and you're not going to see this. It's wedge it in real tight. You could put several pieces under there to give it extra security, but I don't really think that's necessary. I didn't on my other albums that I did this with. Oh, I love these little bottles. They are brilliant. Okay, so we're just going to stick it so that it's on the edge. Just fits in nicely. And if it's falling down, come and take it out. Pull it up. Because this is what you're going to be using mostly to glue it on to your page. So it's not hard to do. Just lift this up just a little more in there, a bit there. I need a bit more here. Up, up, up. That's the way. Oops. Once the glue starts to settle a wee bit, then you can push it to where you want it. Okay, that's all I need. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for a few minutes to dry, especially that bit there. That's important because that's our security blanket. Now, what are we going to put on the top? On the top of this, which will have to go with what I'm going to put on the back of my page. On my back page, sorry. Just get rid of some rubbish. There we go. Now, I was thinking if I put that one on, I'll pretty much get all of the car on it, and then this will be in the middle. See, I'm hiding that car and I don't want to do that. The only other thing I could do is cut out on the other piece, the other car, enough to go over here so that it fits exactly with that car. I wonder how hard that would be to do, because then it would fit there. I think that's probably beyond my skill set. So let's look for something else. Let's look at the Sunflower and Art shop. I could take off the easy way would be to do ordinary wallpaper, wouldn't it? And then just embellish. Or I could go sunflowers. Oh, that's too much sky. So if I went down, took some of these out. Nope. I put this up a bit. what if we measured this where we wanted it, there probably, and cut out that that piece of sunflower for this, for on top. That sounds good. That sounds really good. But first of all, let me get it to size. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. Let me get it to size. This is one of the cover sizes, so it's a little bit bigger. This is, we'll go 7 3/4. 7 3/4 by, should be about 9 3/4. 9 7/8 maybe. 9 and, how much have I got on that one? Three-quarters, just a little over 3/4. So by 9 3/4, just put plus in there. Ouch. So the width, and I'm thinking of keeping the butterflies in. So let's turn it that way, and we go 7 3/4. 7 3/4, and we cut it there. Okay, now we want 9 3/4. Let's see how much we've got. 9 3/4. I'm going to take this strip off. And 9 3/4 and a little bit over, fraction over. And that gives us that beautiful seam. Okay, now let's try not to screw it up. Okay. Okay, our box, I'm going to measure it from here, not underneath because we're a little bit open underneath, a little bit towards the outside. So, and I'm going to take a 1/16 of an inch there and a 1/16 of an inch there, which gives me 5 3/4. So 5 3/4 plus, or by, should we go, this is a bit of scrap, 5 3/4 by 5. So I'm concerned about, when we get down to here, the inside of that. If we did, where was that piece? that I had. Is that it? Well, actually, if I put that on the top, then I would only have to cut out, of this I'd only have to cut out 4 inches. So let's go with that. So that leaves me plenty in here that you can't see it. By 4 inches. Is that going to look alright though? That there. Now, yeah, it should be okay. I'm scared, to be honest. I'm scared to do it. To take it from here. Scaredy patty. Never mind, we're going to do it. We are going to do it. Maybe you should just do this one. No, 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 no. Okay, 5 3/4 by 4. That's what we're going for. And we're going up at, we're just going up at 5/8 of an inch. Okay, so that's the bottom. It's just at about 5/8. And we'll draw a line. Okay. Oh, that is so straight, Stella. That is so... Oh, it is. It is straight. Well, well, well. Doesn't look it to me. Oh, it is. Okay, and we want 5 3/4. So 5 3/4 in the middle. So we want, I'll just put my pencil mark in there. So that gives me 3/4 there, and a little bit more than 3/4 there. So we go just a little bit less than 3/4. Okay, that looks good to me. There and there. And that looks pretty good. No, it's not quite. Oh, that's way off. That's not 3/4. That's 7/8. Okay. I just have to add 1/8 of an inch onto each side. 1/8 of an inch there and there. Don't need it that high, but we'll go that way. Okay, so it's the outside line I need to cut. Now we need 4 inches, is that right? 4 inches, not very much, is it? 4 inches. And let's do that 4 inches again over here. 4 inches. And over here again. 4 inches. And let's just draw that line across. Okay, so that's where we're going to cut. I'm going to cut it with my blade because I'm not super accurate with the cutting machine where I've got to stop. Oh, that's right. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Where are we? Yeah, good. 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 And we're good again. And we're good again. Okay, let's see what we've done. Okay, that's good. Now I can put something plain in there. I can put something in there. Then we've got this. Or I can put that on the top. Actually, I'll put my strip on the bottom. Okay, this came from here. I like that. I like that. So, let's just stick a bit of paper in here. A bit of scrap paper or something. And that'll work. That'll work. That'll do. Just a bit of scrap. Okay, we're going to cut it the same size as our cutout. And which one's which? Oh, that's mine. I'm not going to put it that way. I'm going to put it in like that. Put it in that way. And you know, I think it will be better with some tape over it rather than double-sided tape. You can always put a double-sided tape over this. This is super stuff. Super strong. Okay, so that all gets glued down. And that's nice. I like it. Strong as. Okay. Now we're going to cover this. Okay, I'm going to put this on to here, but I'm not going to put the little pocket on yet, the little box, because it might affect how I can burnish the previous pages. I am so sorry about the fuzziness of this. I'm pretty sure it's my camera, because I didn't turn it off from the previous video. I just continued on. And it obviously doesn't like that. Pokey tool, where are you? There you go. Okay, let's just put a little bit of glue on here for some wiggle room. And that's enough, I think. That should get us through. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. Not going to affect anything going in there. Okay, now I am going to stick this on. Did I say I was going to put that up there and this down here? I think that's what I was going to do. Let's just cut this the same size. And I'll trim off that blue at the bottom. Let's put some tape on first. We'll give it a frame. Once I've finished 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, maybe 5, if I've still got more papers, I am going to create more pages, and I'll show you how you can do that in another video. When you've got a 3/4 inch gap between your pages, you can add another 1/4 inch hinge. So I'll show you that later in another video. Okay, that's the top. That's the top. We go there. Beautiful. And this feels really firm. And then let's just put this on the bottom. Oops. Now that should be firm enough for me to burnish that, and that's not going to fall out. It's good. Okay, I am going to finish this video off real quick because I think the camera's tired, and that is why we're getting that awful fuzziness. So I will come back shortly in another video, and we'll do another page. And I'll see you then. Stay safe. Stay well. Bye.